Hey there, Gemini. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Work with the energy of the moon to see how we can utilize it to best move our life forward in a very positive direction this week. And so if you have just dropped it in first time, stick around, see if there's something you like. Let me know. Give me the thumbs up. Tell me how it resonates. Leave me a comment. To my returning viewers, my subscribers, oh my gosh, thank you so much. The amount of time that you watch really helps YouTube analytics. Your thumbs up, your comments, they all really help me grow my channel, and I super appreciate that. So as always, I'm going to start with a conversation starter from the universe, and it looks like, Gemini, we're kind of in for a rough ride this week because you received the Five of Swords. It's contentious energy. It's irritated energy. It's like, I got stuff going on, but look at this guy. I'm telling you what, this is what you need to do. So, and the guy in the background is like going, don't tell me what to do. And another guy's like, I don't even want to deal with this. I'm walking away. It's kind of rough energy to have for your overall energy for the week, Gemini. So let's all take a deep breath here and kind of break it down. All right, so this is Sunday, and the moon is still in Aries, which is comfortable, but then it's moving into Taurus, which is also comfortable energy. So let's figure out how we can work with this to make this really work for you. Now, Swords is always about communication and thoughts, right? And you are Gemini, and you are about communication and thoughts. And so as the moon moves into Taurus, which is in your 12th house of hopes, goals, and dreams, you're looking down the road. You're seeing the path ahead, right? You're doing that. You're assessing. On Monday, there's a lot of assessing of this path that you want to take, and there's discernment. So your hopes, your goals, your dreams, you're thinking about them. You might be talking about them, and maybe someone that you're speaking with on it, maybe you guys aren't exactly on the same page. And so I'm going to really caution you with your words this week, because on Wednesday, well, Tuesday and Wednesday, and actually I think all week we're going to feel the energy of this. Mars is in conjunction actually on Tuesday, but all around that, it's in conjunction with Uranus, the planet of, oh, I don't know, crazy, out of control, explosive changes, like sudden and dramatic changes. And so Mars is the warrior planet, and so it can get pretty passionate. It can get pretty fiery because all this is going on in Aries to top everything off. So we got a lot of energy. And so select your words carefully. And I know how much you like to talk, but slow it down a little and be very cautious this week, because it looks kind of risky. I think risky is the word. So let's get you a little guidance on that situation, maybe how you can best be doing your assessing, looking at that path, discerning it, and communicating what you're thinking about in a way that allows other people to get on board with you instead of walking away or being annoyed with you, right? You got the guy walking away, you've got the really annoyed individual over here. So how can you say what you need to say in a way that is beneficial and creates more advantages for you than disadvantages? So, well, okay, wow. All right, so a couple of things. You have the elephant, which is learning from your past mistakes. So that could be taken as in maybe you didn't speak up before when you should have, and so now you're learning that, well, no, I'm actually going to speak my mind. Or maybe you learned from the past that you should have chosen your words more carefully, and so you will this time. It could be something along that line, because we have, though, that there's been some confusion, and now you see things clearly. You have the owl spirit, which is definitely getting that clear vision through the night, being able to see some details that other people can't see, and so you're seeing things better. So I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just suggesting that you might find a better way to express yourself. And then we have the canary, which is sing your own song. So I'm definitely not saying keep it to yourself. I'm suggesting that you sing a sweet song as opposed to maybe some hard punk rock, right? I don't know. Instead of grunge, right? Sweet songs. So take a look around at your situation and figure out how that applies to you. And let me know, because I'm kind of curious now. I really am. All right, so on Wednesday, the moon is going to move into your first house of Gemini at 4:32 in the morning. So when you wake up on Wednesday morning, but here's the problem, is that the moon aspect that day is all about fears. And so I think you're going to be a little up in your head thinking about, well, this, and then there's that, and then there's this, and then there's that. And the question becomes, which fears are real and need to be managed or problem solved? And which ones are just, the little goblins in your head running around and you need to just release them and let them go. So that's part of that discernment process walking into this. So hopefully by the time you get to Wednesday, you're like, okay, well, that's a real fear. I need to work on that one. That one, I can let it go. And Thursday, while it's in your first house of Gemini, is also about finding boundaries, healthy boundaries. Like, sometimes you need to protect yourself, and sometimes the protecting is really cramping your style. So finding that balance. Oh, gosh, I say that and I look down and I see this sword that's stuck into the carving board and it's hanging in the balance, right? It's a decision making. Things need to be, look how things are like sliced. Some things are sliced open and some choices have been made and other things are still sitting there waiting to be decided upon. Do I use this or don't I use this? And so I kind of feel like that's part of the process of this week. And maybe some of this is actually what's going on in your head and not actually going on with anyone else. Maybe that this conversation in your head is, I need to do this. No, wait, that I don't know if that's a good idea. So it could be that maybe you're not vocalizing everything. But with that moon there in Gemini, let's get you a little bit of guidance to help you with this whole releasing the fears and finding the boundaries in a very healthy way that help you to communicate these things that you're working on in your head in a way that allows everybody around you to get on board and help you. And it says, oh, go back to what you love. Go back to what you love. Get to know each other. Oh, this is over Valentine's Day. Go back to what you love and get to know each other. So I'm going to guess that you need to take, and it says rest and relaxation is essential. So no matter what's going on, if you are having some disagreements with the loved ones in your life, by the time you get to Thursday, be sure to show the love. Be sure to have the conversations and just take a chill time out of whatever it is that you're working on and enjoy each other's company, right? And this could be a love interest. It could be, a family member. Maybe it's with the kids or maybe it's with your mother or whatever. So just go back to what you love. What do you really love? Why do you really love this person? Why did you get involved with them in the first time, and reflect on that and then tap into that energy and then use that, because the moon is moving on Friday into Cancer, which is all about that, loving, gentle, nurturing energy. And it's in your house of what you value, which could be people, it could be relationships, it could be monetary, it could be self-esteem. But the moon aspect is about your willpower. So maybe getting back to the basics of what drives the bus for you is you have willpower and you have focus. So what do you need to really be focused on? What do you need the willpower for? If any of this is resonating with you, Gemini, please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Tell me how. Don't forget to check out your sun, moon, and rising too, right? If it's not, or even if it is, actually, because the sun is how you feel inside. I'm having trouble getting cards out of this deck today. The sun is how you feel inside. The moon is, there we go, how you feel about the reactions of people around you and your interactions with the world. And your rising sign is how you're interacting with the world and how you are, how people perceive you. Look at this. So you have your sing your own song and you have dance. You have dance. This is Friday and Saturday energy. So having fun, enjoying your life, getting back to what you love. Maybe this is about work-life balance. Maybe you've been working really, really hard and you see clearly now, this isn't working. This isn't good for my relationship. I need to rest and relax. I need to learn from my past experiences. Maybe I haven't been taking care of myself the way I should, and I need to focus on having some fun with my loved ones, with myself. Maybe you just need some time out, but go do something you really like over the weekend and get that rest and relaxation in, and take time for the people in your life that matter to you. On Friday, the moon is going to move into your house of communication at 10:21 in the morning when it moves into Leo. And so Leo is all about taking action. So take some time out Friday night, Saturday, and have some fun, because Sunday you're going to be planning that action again, right? Where are you going? What are you going to do? How are you going to manage things? You know, so you can launch out into the week. And let's get you, and you're going to be communicating with it, with your loved ones, about how to overcome obstacles. And there we have that knife again, right? The sword. So take time to enjoy some of this weekend energy, this Thursday night, Friday, Saturday. Take the time. I have a feeling a lot of people won't be going out for Valentine's on Thursday. That's kind of, although I used to work in the restaurant business, and I can tell you going out on Thursday night's a really great idea in general, as opposed to going on the weekend. There's a lot less people. You get better service. It's a more chill atmosphere. So there's Thursday night, there's Friday night, and there's Saturday. So pick one of those days to go and have some fun and enjoy the people that you love. And then Sunday, I think it's back to business and figuring out how to overcome obstacles. And we're going to take the one that turned up right. You have purple. You have developmental clarity. You can see clearly now. Right? Sword of truth. Dropping cards all over. The sword of truth. See? Sword in the stone, right? You can see clearly now. I think you know the way forward, and you're going to overcome the obstacles. I think it's going to be a week of expressing this and explaining this to the people in your life you care about, and remembering that you love each other and working your way through it. So it looks like a productive week for Gemini. I think it's very productive, with some decision making and a little contentious energy at the beginning of the week. So watch out for that. All right. But you guys have a great week. I did do a couple of videos for fun to thank everybody for, it's been 3 months. I've been on YouTube for 3 months. So I did a couple little fun videos. I'll put them at the back aside and check it out. One of them is about soulmates. One of them is about love. So be sure to check out your sun, your moon, your rising. Stalk your exes. See what's going on. All right. I will talk to you soon. Have a great week, Gemini. Be productive. Oh, I did that. Okay, good.